Hey everyone, it's me Vanessa. I'm making a weekly update and today I will be talking about the COVID vaccine, my experience with it and how everything has gone. But first I will do an update for those who are interested in knowing my progress so far. So I did get in all of my weight training for phase 3 last week, week 9, and everything went well. I did play around with the barbell some, which was a lot of fun. I just stuck with the normal bench press. I just used the bar, which is 45 pounds. When I was doing any type of squats or split squats, I was using the Smith machine. And then there were times where I was tracking all my weight here. So there were times where I was using the 25 plates and then starting kind of like getting feelers on everything, especially with the leg press. I was using 45 pounds on each side for the leg. I was using a 45-pound plate for the seated calf raises. So this past week was all of just figuring out how much weight I can actually push with 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And so what I'm going to be doing this week, week 10, is focusing on increasing that weight and finding that perfect amount. Because anytime that you do any type of weight training, if you're looking at 10 to 12 reps, you want to make sure that your weight is heavy enough to where it's that rep 8, rep 9, that you're getting tired and you're really having to concentrate to push up the weight or pull up the weight or any type of movement that you're making. So that is the goal this week. I did get in my 1.5 miles for all 3 days, went well. I'll explain what happened this Sunday because I moved from Saturday. Instead of running the 1.5 miles, I ran it on Sunday, and I'll explain that in a minute. But treadmill's going well. I do treadmill Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then outdoor running on Saturday. And then I think next month I will increase to 2 miles. But I'll see how I do with the 1.5 miles. And I might do the 1.5 miles during the week, and then the weekends increase to 2 miles until I get to a 5K each month. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. But yeah, so what I do is I track all of my weights and my moves in here. And then I have for this week what I'm doing. So I will track everything here. I do have a notes portion in my phone that I actually have my last weight, and then I will write in or type in my new weight that I used for this week. And so I just have this note that has all of my exercises and what I'll be doing for each day. And then I do have May books, which is bleeding over from April. So these 2 books still have not finished. I did finish the one, this one right here, which is really good, getting clients and referrals. So I did finish this one within like 2 weeks, I think. But these, I got maybe a little bit in chapter, let me see what chapter I am on. Okay, so I'm on chapter 8 of the intuitive eating. I like it so far. I am finding I don't agree with some of the stuff, but I agree with other things. So I will be doing a review after this one and let you guys know what I think. Definitely, when I took the quiz in here, it looked like I was really balanced as far as like my mentality and my eating. I was kind of on track with intuitive eating. So I'm curious to see like how much I do intuitively eat. So yeah, I will be doing a review in an actual video review when I finish this one. And then this one I haven't even really gotten into other than chapter 3. That's it. So that is my goal, month of May, just to finish those 2 books. I'm not going to worry about anything other than those 2. And then that's it. So yeah, I got my 2nd dose of the Moderna COVID vaccination. Things that happened. So the first dose didn't have any problems other than my arm was super duper sore for about a good 3 days. Almost felt like I overworked a muscle, you know, that soreness. But it was also inflamed tender. So anytime I would try to sleep on it, it would be very tender and I would have to always sleep on my other side. Because I always get it in my left, I would have to always sleep on my right side. And then 8 days after my very first vaccine, I had the vaccination arm, which is the red spot. It's almost like a rash, and it was a little raised. And so I got that day 8 after the first dose. Second dose, in the first dose, no headaches, no fevers, nothing like that. It was just day 8, I ended up with a big old rash on my arm. The second dose, it was a little worse. I got it on a Friday, and that Saturday, I felt like death. And it wasn't from a headache, it wasn't from fevers, it wasn't from chills, nothing like that. My whole body ached. Now, my arm also was very sore, but my whole body ached. I felt extremely tired. Day 3 got better, but day 3, I started getting the mark. This time it's a little up here, but I got it earlier. You guys can't even see that, probably. It's very light. It's not as bad as the first month. It's a little warm to the touch. It isn't as bad as that first one though. And then it looks like it was, instead of here, it looks like it moved more up here. And then also my arm, very tender for the past 3 days, and no headaches, nothing like that. It just, the whole body aches was the second vaccine. So I am fully vaccinated. Like I said, I got the Moderna. It wasn't bad. Like I said, no headaches, no fever, nothing like that, no chills. My husband had chills though, and he had a pretty bad fever after 24 hours, I believe. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that. Now, my advice with exercise and the shot, the vaccination, is always listen to your body. Friday was when I got this past one. I did not run on Saturday. I ran on Sunday. And even on that third day, I felt extremely tired. I was taking naps the whole day. And then when I got done with my 1.5 miles, I actually went to go lie back down because I was exhausted. And I even got, so usually I will run a 1.5 miles in 17:02, 17:04. I ran it in 17:41. So I was like really doing good the first mile. And then that last half mile, I was struggling, where it just felt like my legs were just exhausted. So as far as exercise, listen to your body. The first vaccination, I worked out that same day. This one, what I did was I did my weights before my vaccine. And then that way I was done for my Friday, and then Saturday, like I said, I took off, rested. And I would do the same thing with the first vaccine. Like if I was feeling like crud and I was feeling awful, I wouldn't work out. I would just call it a rest day and just relax, and then, pick up where I left off. And let's say 3 days that I was not feeling good, I would just skip the workout in general. I would not make a big deal about it and say, oh my gosh, I missed a day. Now I have to make it up and do a double some other time. No, I would just skip the exercise in general, that workout for the day, and then just pick up whatever workout is scheduled for that, 4th day or whatever. So, but yeah, you guys, that's it. Next week, I am going to be halfway through phase 3. So I can share a little bit about my progress with that, or how things go with me increasing weight. Like I said, phase 3 is really finding out how much weight I can actually push, because a lot of the things that I'm doing now is new. So the very first 2 phases, I was doing things that I could do just at home because I was not regularly going to the gym. Now that I'm living in the gym and going to be working in a gym, I decided to take my workouts into a more gym environment and use the machines and everything there. So that way, for one, I can become familiar with them for my own clients. And then for 2, it's there. I work there. All I do is change and then go work out, and it's no big deal. So I always have a bag packed with my workout clothes that I will just work out right after work, or if I have to work out before work, depending on what's going on, or in the middle of something. I will always have like a towel, shower shoes, everything that I need for the gym. But yeah, so my big focus is just familiarizing myself with the equipment at the gym, which I haven't done in years. You know, the last time I actually worked out in a gym environment was back in the early 2000s when I was in the military, because we had access to the military base there. And then when I was losing weight back when we were in Langley, which was in 2010, we left. So before we left, we were on the base for like almost like a good month in Billiton. And so I worked out at the gym there because we were there, but my focus wasn't weights, because I was in this mentality that I had to lose weight and I had to do just cardio. And so that's all I would do. So I would never, you know, go off to other things and try other things. And I remember in high school too, I messed around with some machines or some weights, but I would always focus on cardio. And now that I'm focusing more on weightlifting, it is total game changer to the metabolism. Let me just say this. So in the past 2 weeks, I have been extremely hungry. I have increased my calories by like quite a bit, I bet, because I've added another snack almost every single day. And I'm still maintaining my weight. So, and I feel like I'm building muscles. So this is really new to me, you know, just increasing weight, especially with my legs, because like I've said before, with doing squats or lunges or anything like that, or even working my calves, I can only hold about a 35-pound dumbbell in each hand. So when I was doing everything, I wasn't really holding that much weight. But if you can use a barbell or you can use a machine, you can push a lot more. And it really does help to just really build those leg muscles that I've never been able to do. So I'm excited to see the size of my legs get bigger. Now, that does sound funny, doesn't it? Because sometimes we always think of, we want to lose weight. But no, I'm talking about muscular. I want some muscular legs, especially muscular calves. So I'm excited to build that. But I did notice that my butt is getting better. I've got a little round booty now. So I'm excited. Like I said, I will show in the next 3 weeks, I will show my results from this program that I'm doing. But yeah, so things are doing better. They're looking good. I'm feeling great. My husband's always telling me that I'm looking great, which makes me feel good. It's like all the hard work I'm putting in, people are noticing. So that's a good thing, right? But yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys on everything, especially the vaccine. And yeah, I will update you guys next week. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye for now.